These are early days for the economic effects of the latest wave to show up, even in the high-frequency data, but we are seeing the leading edge of what could grow into bigger economic impacts, depending upon how different industries, governments, and regions, and, of course, individuals react. That's going to be a key. TSA passenger traffic begun to edge down, now stands 18% below the level for the same weekday in 2019. Consumer spending measured by J.P. Morgan Chase is above the level of the prior 2 years, but it's trailed off and stands 2 points below the level of spending relative to the day before Thanksgiving, a key holiday spending metric. But the Jefferies U.S. Economic Activity Index, not picking up enough weakness across the entire economy, continues to rise. And we'll take a look at that more in depth in just a second. As of Thanksgiving, air traffic had recovered to the point where it stood just 10% below 2019, but the 7-day average calculated by CNBC slipped slowly since and is now 18% down, as some travelers, maybe the international ones Becky was talking about the last hour, have had second thoughts. The U.S. was off to a strong start on holiday spending, but it soon began to lag behind post-Thanksgiving increases seen in 2020 and 2019. It remains to be seen if there's a final surge into Christmas. There could be, but that white line is below the blue and the red lines right now. And I love this chart. The Jefferies Index, it's up. It shows the big drop came with the onset of the virus of the spring of 2020. That's the big V on your left. Move to the middle, a shallower drop with the outbreak last winter. And you move to the right there, the shallowest of all was the Delta outbreak in the summer. Maybe this next wave will also be shallower still. The hope is that the trend continues. The current wave has the least effect of all so far. One key, whether that shows up in the jobs data. Employers, remember, they've struggled to find workers. They might be reluctant to let them go, and that could lessen the economic impacts. Joe, also, I think individuals, some might be willing, who are vaccinated, with the anecdotal evidence that Omicron has really very minor effects, may be willing to take more risks than they did, say, back in those other outbreaks.